New Mexico Real Estate Basics, page 44. Page 45, Unit 5, License Law Enforcement Overview. Learning Objectives. When you have completed this unit, you will be able to summarize the powers of the New Mexico Real Estate Commission in disciplining real estate licensees and detail the law and rule violations that might merit discipline. Introduction. This chapter covers how the New Mexico Real Estate Commission, NMREC, considers violations of license law or rule. Generally, after proper disciplinary hearings, NMREC exercises its control over brokers through public reprimands, re-education, fines, and the denial, suspension, or revocation of licenses. NMREC also requires an added protection to provide compensation to a consumer who suffers monetary damage as a result of a broker's error or negligence. Each active broker is required to purchase errors and omissions, E&O insurance, which is similar to malpractice insurance. License law enforcement. Is a violation of New Mexico license law a misdemeanor or a felony? Violations of the New Mexico license law by an unlicensed individual are considered a fourth-degree felony, punishable by a fine of not more than $5,000, by imprisonment for a definite term of 18 months or both. Violation of license law or rules by a broker is considered a misdemeanor, punishable by a fine of not more Page 46. Then $500 and imprisonment of up to 6 months. NMREC may refer a complaint against a non-broker before any court of competent jurisdiction and take necessary actions to enforce the law and collect penalties. Effective July 1st, 2001, NMREC may impose a civil penalty in an amount not to exceed $1,000 for each violation of unlicensed activity. Under what circumstances may NMREC investigate brokers? NMREC is allowed to investigate the actions of any broker on its own motion and/or on the receipt of a verified written complaint. NMREC has a staff of in-house investigators. In connection with an investigation, NMREC is authorized by New Mexico law to subpoena books, papers, records, and even witnesses. NMREC is given authority to conduct hearings, and if the broker is found guilty, the broker's license could be revoked or suspended. Witnesses who fail to cooperate may be found guilty of contempt of court. What are some of the reasons that can trigger an investigation? NMREC is charged with protecting the interests of the public. Consequently, NMREC has jurisdiction over actions by a broker that can harm the consumer in a real estate transaction. A complaint filed by a member of the public or NMREC will trigger an investigation. NMREC also conducts routine inspections, which may uncover some violations. NMREC may investigate a broker's actions for any of the following reasons: trust account discrepancies, fraudulent activities, substantial misrepresentations, undisclosed dual agency, accepting a commission as a broker from anyone except the brokerage, representing two brokerages without the knowledge of both brokers, a broker's failing to account for or remit monies into a trust account in a timely manner, paying a bird dog fee commission to someone who is not licensed for real estate referrals, failing to provide requested information to NMREC in a timely manner, any other conduct that demonstrates deceit or professional incompetency. How does NMREC determine when and if to follow up on a complaint? Normally, a written complaint is filed by a member of the public that includes the complainant's full name, address, and telephone number, plus the same information about the respondent. The complainant must include a concise statement of the facts, clearly and accurately apprising NMREC of the allegations against the respondent. This must be signed and notarized. The complaint can either be personally delivered or mailed to NMREC for review. NMREC may also file a complaint against a broker. If an investigation by the staff determines a possible violation, the investigator will give the broker 10 days to provide additional information for the investigation. If after the investigation there appears to be a possible violation, the information, page 47, from the investigation is presented to NMREC in the form of a complaint against broker B, which sets forth the alleged violation in anonymous fashion. Based on this information, NMREC then decides whether to conduct a hearing or dismiss the complaint. If NMREC finds cause, a notice of contemplated action, NCA, is issued, giving the broker 20 days to request a hearing. Under what circumstances may the NMREC investigator decide not to take a complaint before NMREC? If the NMREC investigator determines that there was no probable cause that warrants discipline, a letter is sent and the case is closed. Reasons for refusing to set a hearing include triviality of the allegation, insufficient evidence, effort to solve on a local level, lack of clarity of the issue, and lack of jurisdiction. Recall the NMREC's mission to protect the public. Thus, NMREC rules do not authorize NMREC to consider or conduct hearings involving disputes over fees or commissions between cooperating brokers, affiliated brokers, and other brokers. How does NMREC decide on holding a hearing? In determining the appropriate action, NMREC considers not only the severity of the violation and the sufficiency of evidence, but also the possibility that the problem could be better resolved by other means available to the parties without NMREC involvement. NMREC discusses the clarity of the laws and rules that support the alleged violation, the clarity of NMREC's jurisdiction, whether the violation is likely to recur, and the record of the broker. When does NMREC use an informal hearing? Is it required? While no provision exists for an informal hearing, there is a provision for NMREC and a broker to agree that a violation has been committed. The parties can then agree to some disciplinary action and remedial measures in lieu of holding a hearing. This is still recorded as a disciplinary action against the broker. Can a respondent request a different hearing date? Written requests for continuance may be considered prior to the scheduled hearing, except in the case of an unanticipated emergency. How many testimony may be taken before the hearing? Testimony may be taken by disposition, compelling any involved party to appear and depose in the same manner as witnesses are compelled to appear and testify in civil cases. What are the legal effects of the hearing and possible disciplinary actions? NMREC's decision can exonerate the broker or revoke, suspend, or possibly not renew the broker's license. The NMREC may also impose fines of up to $1,000 per violation of the Licensing Act or rules. Other disciplinary actions include probation, additional education or training, or issuing a citation and warning. A civil penalty may also be assessed by a court up to $5,000 and or 18 months imprisonment for individuals and up to $1,000 for corporations.